Faith is the mother of all virtues, part 4 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on July 7, 2019 in Newland Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
Anyway, so I went to this multi-millionaire, billionaire or something, must be billionaire because the yacht is already at least $50 million minimum. Any normal yacht sometimes costs 30 millions or 50 or 100 millions, you name it, okay? Depends on the size and the equipment and the decoration inside. Okay, now, I saw one of this Excalibur parked right in front of his yacht. I said, oh, you also have an Excalibur. But it's not the beautiful one, brown. Brown, or brown color, or brown or blue, something like that. It's not so elegant and so bright, you know, enchanting like the one I had. I said, oh, you also have an Excalibur. He said, yeah, yeah. Hey. I said, you drive? He said, yeah, I drive. And then the girlfriend said, when did you drive? Because before that, I was saying something about movies I saw, okay? I told a story. I said, wow, there was a film that I saw, a Spanish film or something. Not necessarily speaking Spanish. It's just about some maybe Italian or Latino opera singer, beautiful young lady, very famous, a beautiful voice. And she was in love with an elderly man. He's about maybe 50-something. And she's in her prime, you know, about 22, 3, 4, something like that. You know, of course, opera singers, they train from young age already. So they're famous since they were maybe teenage already. They don't pick you when you are like me, like 30. Okay? So she's still very young and very famous. And he's very rich, tycoon, okay? It's real romance, not like she loved him because he's rich. No, because he's also very rich and famous also. But they're really in love. There are some jealous scene and all that stuff they say in that to show you that they are really in love. Not just a fancy or maybe toys or Toy Story or something like that. So we were talking, you know, maybe in the restaurant, and I told him I just saw these movies, and it touched me very much, you know, because this is really love, you know. And mostly people would say if a young girl in love with an old man, a rich man, they would blemish her, you know. They would blemish their relationship. Somehow gossiping, saying, oh, she liked him because he's rich. Yeah, but this is real love. I can see that. You know, they have chemistry, even in the acting. You can feel it's real. And then they also show us a scene that she's playing piano while she's practicing her draw at home, you know. So they're really talented. They have to practice at home with their own music accompaniment. Just by the way, I'm telling you my feeling, okay? You know my calendar, right? When I saw that film, I was very touched, you know, because I, just like many people, most people thinking that a singer or actress, they are just like that. Somehow they just born and they come out and singing, you know. But they practice like 8 hours a day. And she practiced with her own piano, with her own playing music. And she's so beautiful and talented, but had to practice like that. Yeah, because we don't know how much hard work they do behind the scene. We just go to a theater and we saw, wow, oh, la, 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 and we said, wow, what a nice movies I have seen, or what a nice opera I have enjoyed. Yeah? We don't know how much they work behind it. So that film showed me also some knowledge. You know, of course I knew that I had to practice, but that film made me realize deeper, you know, their talent and their hard work behind their fame, behind the enjoyment that they offer to us. And I really feel so much respect and sympathy for the artists, you know, of all kinds, not just her, I don't remember the whole film, okay? I just say some main point to lead it to the other point. So I said to them, wow, I saw that movie today. I mean, maybe on television, in the hotel, they have also television. You see, you have free everything. Free radio, free television, free kitchen in my room, in my studio. And they put, kettle for you, pot and pan and cutlery, everything. You don't have to do anything. Just bring your suitcase there and live. And so cheap. In Monaco, you pay only 3,000, 600 or 800 per month with all the facilities. And room service, anytime you're hungry at night, you can have. Anytime you're thirsty, go down and have the bar. They mix all kind of things that you want. Yeah, they have all kind of juice. Even in your house, you don't have as many juice as they have there. So very convenient, Oh, I wish I could live in a hotel forever. Then I don't need anybody. So I said, wow, I watched that film today because we had not much to talk about. I didn't know the people didn't know me. And they all sitting there, how rich and famous people sit. I'm so serious. So I had to break the ice somehow. I thought, wow, I saw this movie, very touching. So they say, what is it? So I say, I don't know the title, actually, because I jumped in the middle of the movies. No, I didn't see the whole thing. I just went down somewhere or just came home, I forgot so long ago. And saw the middle of it, But it says everything, you see the end and you know the story anyway. And then I think he was, I don't know, I can't remember, but maybe he was married also, okay? That's why he did not marry her or something like that. It has a little twist inside, not just a simple love story. Anyway, it's not the point, okay? Not the point whether he married or not. I don't care. But so I was very touched. I said, wow, I did not think. Mostly people would say that if a young girl, hang around, had a relationship with an old man, then we would think that she's for his money. But this film proved the opposite. It's a true story. I don't remember the name of the character. A true story. And this man was rich, okay. But she is also rich and famous and beautiful and young, so young. And she's really in love with him. Yeah. And he also in love with her. I told them before, I thought I could never be in love with an old man like that, so old. I'm old already, but I pretend like, oh, I'm still young. Oh, she was so in love with him. But I think I understand why. I was telling them like this. Because he's old, but he's still very distinguished looking, and very caring, very warm. Also handsome for his age, He's gray hair, but very good looking. Very dignified, And he even drive his car, his own car. He did not even need a driver. He drove all the time to go to see her or get her to see movies with him or to go out with him. Oh, yeah, I think maybe I will rethink my concept. Maybe I could fall in love with a man like that at that age, Because I said before, I had a preconceived prejudice, against old men. I thought, wow, how can any young girl in love with an old man, wrinkle all over? But this man is different, I say. I could fall in love with a man like that. Of course, he's a movie star, And they did. Also, even if he's not good looking, they groom him, Hey, make him look good, Yeah. Different, Beautiful clothes, and they would teach him how to walk, and all that. Also, yeah, as a movie star, you have to know how to walk in your role. If you're an old woman, playing old, and you have to walk, bending bird, you have to walk the way the rich people. And he's a very good-looking guy. So he walked very, very, how to say, elegantly, So I said, I think now I don't think like that anymore. I don't think that I could never fall in love with a man. Oh, I had to talk their talk. I cannot talk like, hey, be veg, go green, save the planet. When I went outside, I'm just vegan, that's all, okay? I don't preach anyone. I'm so glad that they don't know who I am, so I can mingle with people and know in their hearts, knowing how they live their life, knowing what the humans are thinking. And if you want to talk to them, how you do it. If I ever go out preaching again, to which class I would tell what, okay? But actually also even no motive sometimes. I just talk to them. So I just talk like normal people. I talk about movies, I talk about good food, and good car, yeah. Oh, what car is my favorite? I don't have any, but I just, I just pick the most favorite car of everybody, the way they would like it. I say, oh, that car, of course, that's top, eh? Yeah, I would like to have that car. And then, so when I see that Excalibur, I said, wow, I also have one. You had an Excalibur, I have one, but mine is cream. Yours, it was blue, I think. Blue or brown, or who cares? It's not beautiful color. Sorry. If you hear this, sorry, I tell the truth. I said, wow, you still drive them? He hesitated, and I said, yeah, I can drive. And then next few days, he drove. He drove all the way to somewhere in Italy and come back. So he can tell me he did. All by himself. Yeah. Because I say, oh, that man, he even drive his own car, you know? The rich guy. Mm. Oh, that day he said he drive. So she, the girlfriend, I remember, say, oh, you drive? When? Oh, I can. No, I have planned to drive tomorrow or next day or something like that. He did, okay? Then we went inside his yacht, you know? And they served drinks and, you know, all this stuff, snacks. And we get talking. I don't know what we were talking about. I guess nothing important to tell you. Then he said that his leg, the under part of the leg, near the ankle, had some problem. And that I said, well, you did not massage? He said, yes, but it didn't work. Or he kept telling me about his leg problem. So I bent it down to have a look. I dropped some of my thing. And then I bent even further to look for my thing. Maybe something dropped out of my purse or something. So the girlfriend said, huh? You are on your knees already? I said, what do you mean? So she didn't say any further. And then she said, afterwards, she said, you even have the same car. Destiny. That's what she said. I said, destiny what? I did not capiche what she was saying. And after I capiche, of course, I think she worried. I say the story about loving with a man of 50 years old something. So she worried that I'm hinting. My God forbid. He's very far removed from that movie star that I saw. Yeah? I did not mean that he's bad looking or anything. It's so different. I never think in that direction. And he has a girlfriend next to him, you know. Oh, at that time I didn't know that she's his girlfriend anyway. But I don't have this kind of thinking in my mind. I just make a conversation using the film, you know. Yeah, that's all. And by the way, maybe comforting him subtly that he is okay, don't worry, you know. Not too old, thing like that. I mean, subconsciously, yeah. And then she said, destiny. And I said, what? Destiny what? Okay, never mind. And then drop, no, nothing anymore further. And then we talk next time, go eat again, and blah, blah, blah. And from then, he kept coming to my hotel every day, more than once. He never exercised before. Now he went there because there's an exercise gym over there, there's a swimming pool over there, and there is a massage parlor, a sauna, whatever he names it. He has a membership now. After that day, you know, he go and apply for membership, go to my hotel all the time. And sit where I used to sit at the bar, you know. Normally I sat there alone and read book or something. And from then, every time if I sat there and they come, then I would be company. And then, okay, I don't mind, whatever, you know. I also was alone and nothing much to do, talk and drink. He has very much respect for me, even though they didn't know who I am or anything. Yeah. And I always call him sir. I don't say, hey, you. Hey, you rich and famous people. I address him as sir, so he liked that very much. He said to people, he said, I like the way she called me sir. I guess nobody called him sir for a long time, except his workers in the yacht, And of course, he invites me to his apartment and all that, And then he gave me some gift from the shop of his brother in London. That shop is very famous, big, posh, only rich people, most rich people go there to buy. I don't want to mention it either, okay? Because it's also connected with some royalty, also. And I don't want to talk about people when they're not here, and maybe they don't like to, okay? So, but and then now we come to the two handsome bodyguards of mine, God bodies. And then, of course, he keep inviting me like that. And one day his girlfriend left to go back to England for some reason, I don't know. And he wanted to see my house. At that time, long after, I had a house. You went there to group meditation one day. The house, I had a cave nearby in France. Okay, then he wanted to come see my house. Okay, I invited him. At that time, just newly bought, not much stuff. There's some very old-fashioned TV, not the flat screen, but the big, bulky one. I don't know where I got them. As so thick like this, like a box. I still had it. And I said, you have this stuff? I said, yeah. I don't know how it got here, but I have this stuff. It's still working. I show you. And then it works. Fine. And then I mixed some drink for him. I had some attendant, some of your brothers, some Europeans. At that time, I did not have these two handsome bodyguards yet, okay? Just other ones, from England and from Hungary or something like France like that. But I mix the drink myself. There's some drink that they make, it tastes like it's made from this mint, a blue color. They call maybe blue curacao or something like that. I'm not sure if you have it somewhere. They have them in those big bar, where they mix cocktails. They have all kind of things like that. But normal, you don't find it in other bar. Because I put some of that because it was a summertime, So that's a very cool drink. And he was, you drink that stuff? I said, yeah, I drink that stuff. And then I put some candle. I said, you like this stuff? I said, yeah. What's wrong with lighting candle? And he looked at everything. So you have this stuff, that stuff, this stuff, that stuff. I said, yeah. These are the stuff I have. One time I was invited to a prince party. Prince was there, At that time he was, I don't know, he's already king, I don't know, I forgot. Because I come and go sometimes, I forgot, So I was invited to that night party. I was alone, And then the woman around me always asked me, you don't have any man? I say, no. Oh, here you can. You can look for. I worry so much about me. Every of them, all the women, older, younger, mostly older. I don't know why. Some young there too in that party, but mostly it's like a gratitude party or something. It's an honoring party. I was there, and everybody take care of me so well. Hoping I get a boyfriend tonight. Okay, so. I came there not alone. I came with one of the hotel receptionists. Her boyfriend is a doctor, my doctor. One time I was sick. That's another time, okay? Every time I'm sick, I seem to go to that hotel. Anyway, I don't know how I got invited there. I forgot. It's a long story, okay? And I went with them, I got invitations. I went with them. But of course, I sit alone, And then one time, the doctor, the boyfriend of my hotel receptionist, she went there, but she also like a heist or something, even though she worked at the receptionist concierge in my hotel. Maybe because of her, I got invited in there because I was very kind to the hotel staff, give a tip or something, and give donation anonymously to some of the old people club who need a wheelchair or need a bus to go, I donate something, but without any name, yeah. And maybe because of that, they know I'm good, so they invited me there, yeah. But of course, the prince had to stamp, of course. It cannot be just go there without anything, because security also, yeah. And then one time after a while, eating, drinking already, and the doctor, my doctor, he came over to me. And he asked something, like, how are you? Are you better now? And nothing like that. I might say something big like, I'm okay, thank you. How about you? Some romantic stuff like that. And then he said, somehow he took me by hand and bring me to the other corner of the party. I don't remember for what reason. Maybe to see his girlfriend there or something, can't remember. And then he brought me back. Of course, the French people or Monaco or Italian, they are very galant, They take you by your hand just like you are a girlfriend or a very dear friend. They don't just come follow me, stuff, like some of the people I know. Very polite, very gallant. So he took me back to my seat, pull out my seat for me and sit me back there. And very caringly, he's a doctor, of course, he's trained to treat his patient also nicely, fragilely, These women around me did not know anything. Oh, you have found a fiancé. So quick. Even if I found a friend or a boyfriend, maybe, but you have found yourself a fiancé. I really didn't know what to say. I said, no, he's my dog. Oh, no, he's my doctor. They said, your dog? The American, I always hear them say, hey, dog, So I said, dog, mean the doctor. Say, no, he's my dog, private dog. Your dog? French, old lady, Monaco. Your dog? Come on, what's a dog? What mean your dog? I said, no, doctor, malade, doctor, patient. Trying very hard. And, okay. They were so happy, genuinely happy, that I found a fiancé instantly. Just walk 2 steps, come back, is a fiancé. Oh my God. Even miracle took longer than that. I'm telling you, many stories of my life, you won't believe it. If he could say, oh, you found yourself a new friend or boyfriend or maybe even future fiancé, okay, you found yourself a fiancé. A broken English, but tell me directly. I'm telling you, if it's true, I invite all of you to Monaco. And we don't need to work anymore. The SMTV will run forever. We never worry about financial problems. We can hire all the best professionals in the world. The money will run forever. I don't have to work anymore. Oh, man. Yeah, the doctor in Monaco, he's not normal doctor also. I don't know why they didn't know it. He's one of the top 10 or 12 of the councils in Monaco. They have only 10 or 12 of them. They take turns to be the mayor. A top government person.